Hi there. I am just trying to get you set up on my laptop so I can see comments and things. There it is. All right, let me just mute my computer. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hi there, my name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my regular Wednesday Night Live. And I don't have a sample to show you today because I just didn't get around to it. It's been a very busy day, but the card that I am going to be making, I cased from Brandy Cox. It's called a diagonal layered background. And I've never made one, so this should be fun. Hi, Collie. Okay, so I'm going to be using two stamp sets from the annual catalog along these lines and beautiful motifs. I'm using the words, the sentiments from beautiful motifs and along these lines for the card. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so let's just get started. So to get to start, you need an 8.5 by 5.5, well, 8.5 by 5.5 card base, scored at 4 1/4. And then we're going to be using some two-sided cardstock, some two-tone cardstock. So this is crumb cake. Gosh, all I could think was crumble. That's funny. And this is Pool Party. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got all my cutting done. And I've already cut and scored this, so that's done. Okay, I'm going to adhere one of the crumb cake diagonal layers to the top left corner of the card front with the darker side visible. And actually, let's see, which is the darker? Okay, so I want this one. So this is going to adhere like this. So let me get that on. Hi, Bev. All right. Oops. And don't want to ruin my grid paper, so let me get this folded over before it makes a mess. And we'll go here. Kind of crooked tonight. Okay, let me just get my silicone mat, and we'll use that. Then I won't have to worry about it. I can go right to the edge, right to the corner. There we go. And then I can just tuck all of that in. Wasn't it a beautiful day today? Hi, Marin. Almost 60 degrees. I had to take the cat to the vet, and I was wearing a fleece over a fleece. I was wearing a fleece jacket over a fleece sweatshirt, and I got really hot. I had to take the jacket off. It was nice to be hot for a change. It's been a while. Okay, and I want it to go right up against the edges here. Beautiful. All right, and then I am going to, let me see here. Yes, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, I got to make sure I get the right piece here. I want this piece is going to go on here, but before I do that, so I am actually casing this card exactly as Brandy Cox made it. So I will show you the picture of hers when I am all done, but what we're going to do here is I'm going to use Thinking of You, and I'm going to stamp it all over here. I'm going to get some, I think I'll just do it in crumb cake. It looks like she may have done it in early espresso, but I think I will just do it in crumb cake. So let's do that. Make sure I've got it upright. So what I'm just going to do it in straight lines. Probably could have done this in advance. That's okay. Won't take me too long. Oh, let's see. Let's put it a little bit off that. Oh, that's not very good, but it'll do. We'll do this one here. Well, doing the best I can when I'm in a hurry. And this ink pad does seem to be a little bit dry. And the fact that I can't lean over it without getting in the way of your guys' vision. So I'm going to put a little bit here. Okay. Whoops. See, let me just clean this off because I see I'm putting little lines up there that I didn't intend to do. This is quite messy, but it'll do. Oh my gosh. I am so far off. Oh, I see. The block is distorting things. Okay. There we go. Now we should be able to get the rest of the way up without too much effort. Okay. That didn't work. Once on the very tip. There. Okay. All right. Oh, here comes the dog to join us. Cat's already here. Lie down, Dave. Lie down, Yuke. Come on. Lie down, honey. Okay. And then we're going, so, okay, so multiple times across the entire layer. And I'm going to put this on the bottom corner down here. So get my pad back out. Nice try. Oh, goodness. That's really messy. Oh, well. You gonna go get the dog? Go ahead, go get him. There goes the cat to get the dog. So we were worried that Kitty had kidney stones. I had to take him to the emergency. We had to take him to the emergency vet in Syracuse last week. And they were worried he had kidney stones because he couldn't potty. He couldn't pee. So, and he does, they did an ultrasound today and they said he does have sparkles in his bladder that could form into kidney stones. But as long as we keep him drinking water and eating the urinary tract food that they gave us, which he won't eat the wet food, which is really surprising. I thought all cats loved wet food, but all right. There's two. Next, sorry, I have to read this. Okay, we're going to do the tone on tone. We're going to put this one on top of that one. These can be set aside for a few minutes until I need them again. Make sure I'm getting the right one. I want the light on the dark, yep. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. And this is going to go centered on this. And then we're going to move on to this, and it wants me to use Misty Moonlight. I think I'm going to change it up just a little, and I'm going to use Pool Party ink. And we're doing Thinking of You again, right here. That looks good. Not quite centered, but close enough. Okay. Let me clean that one real quick. And I gotta have early espresso to stamp. We're gonna stamp the Along These Lines puppy dog. I think that's the only stamp I've used out of this. You can tell because it's all pink. All right, and that's gonna go right here. Let's try and make sure it's even. There we go, that's not bad. Could even slice it off there a little, but I'm not going to. Set that aside. Okay. And I'm going to adhere this to an early espresso mat. Okay, and then, oh, wait, center and adhere the stamped image layer to the early espresso layer using Stampin' Dimensionals. Well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to adhere the layer image to the top portion of the pool party. Just to the top portion, huh? And that's the end of that thing of dimensionals. Okay. Let's just use a strip from the minis. So I'm not following her exactly, but that's okay. Got to make it your own a little bit, right? Okay, I have to attach, before I do this, I have to attach this to the center of this, like so. Now for something completely different. I will use my tape runner in a totally different way than I usually do. Okay, that's going to be centered on here. Looks about right. Just fold that under there. Make sure we're even. Okay, then this is going to go over this, like so. All right, and then down here, let's see here. So they did want me to use Stampin' Dimensionals on that anyhow. Here's the layer image to the top of the pool party. It wants me to use Petunia Pop ink. I can do that. Petunia Pop. I can use Petunia Pop ink. I think the dog and cat just, I thought something fell in the other room or something. It's just the two of them playing. Okay, I need a scrap. This is a big scrap, I know. Wait, you know what? Why waste a whole big scrap when I've got a whole bag of little scraps, huh? Why not just do it on a little scrap? So I'm going to be fussy cutting. So I'm going to take this. Will it fit on here? Yes, it will. And we're just going to do a heart on here. Ooh, that's a juicy. I should have done it on an edge since I'm trimming it. Oh well. And then I have to do another one. Let me just wipe this because it's a little bit much. Ouch. Okay. I'll just save this. I'll do it again in a few minutes. Let me cut this one out. Okay. My scissors. Here we go. As usual, I'm moving the paper and not the scissors. I could go in a little more there. Comes out better if you turn the paper as opposed to turning the scissors. Yeah, it's a little closer than the other side. I might have to trim the other side up. Oh, I'm getting a lot closer. Oh, well. Oh, and I have ink on my thumb. right. Get that off there. Okay, and we are going to put that right there. And for this, we're going to use glue. Let me try see if I can get any out of this. Whoops! Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Okay, where to go? There it is. I think I'm just going to leave it like that with the white around part of it and not around the other part. Now, as long as, there it goes. I was going to say, as long as the dry glue didn't go back up into the dispenser. Kitty, do not claw my chair or my leg. Thank you. Come on. Okay, well, it did. I'm going to grab the other one. Hang on. See if we can get anything out of this one. Hi, Christine. How is it up there? Is it storming or snowy? We're about to have some weather come through, but I don't think it's going to hit us. I think it's going to hit south of us and west of us. There we go. Okay, it's open now, I think. Yep, it is. Well, it's really something when I can't get either of them to work. Well, this is fun. There's still something major in there because I'm squeezing really hard. Let me use my stronger hand. Stronger at the moment, anyhow. I'm just afraid it's going to go and make a mess. All right. So, is everybody ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? We are having Thanksgiving on Friday. So, I don't have to worry about it. Tomorrow I will be baking pies that I did not make, that I bought frozen, because I didn't feel like it. 12 to 20 inches of snow tomorrow. Wow. See, they were talking about 12 to 20 in the southern tier here, but they're not saying that anymore. So, okay, so there's the front. All right, so let's do our inside. Okay, we're going to do, I want the darker side visible in here. And I'm going to adhere it to, let me just look at her picture here. Okay, yep. So, uh-oh, this could be a problem. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different than what she did because it's supposed to be dark up here and light down here. It's going to have to be the opposite because of the way I did it, the way I cut it. Hard to know when they tell you just to cut it. They don't tell you which side to have up when you're cutting it. So we'll just do it backwards. That's all. Okay. Tape. Well, if you grew up there, Christine, were probably used to that, right? May not be anymore, but. All right, I think that'll be good. I should have used glue. and I could have waited for it to be there. All right, that's not perfect, but it'll do because this one's going to be over the top of it anyhow. Hopefully. Yes, it is darker. Okay, good. I'm going to use glue on this one. If I can get the glue to come out of the bottle. See, you know what? I'll use this one. Just use my head. Use the regular Tombow. That's wide enough. This is big enough that I can use a wide. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. All right. So, Tammy and Christine, I am making I have to read it again, a diagonal layered background, and this is cased from Brandy Cox, who is the highest money-making demonstrator in all of Stampin' Up! Okay, so there's that, and of course I got it on my paper, but oh well. Okay, and then the inside layer, we just have this, and we're going to stamp, let's see, I think I want to use, oh, they say Misty Moonlight, so I'm going to use the Pool Party again. 6.5-foot snowblower attachment. Wow. Yes, she is part of the, that's where this came from. This was a Creative 8, I think the summer Creative 8 pre-challenge, pre-retreat challenge. Okay. So it's going to look familiar to you, Christine. I'm here for you always. And then we're going to put another one of those Petunia Pop hearts underneath that. Right underneath it. There. This would actually be a great card to send to somebody who's just lost a dog. So this now is just going to go, let me close this before I get my hand in it. Okay, this has to go on the inside. I'm going to use glue again since I've got this working. Right, it's going to go right in the middle here. And if I had thought about it ahead of time, I probably would have edged it on the early espresso, but I was already putting it on when I thought of it. So much for that idea. Something on there. Is that crooked? Yeah, it is slightly crooked. I'm not going to fight with it, but I think I can get it to go. That's better. Getting dirt all over it from my gluey hands. Okay, so we have Thinking of You. And then we have I'm Here for You Always. And I'm going to erase that mess, but let me show you her card, show you how similar it is, although her Thinking of You on the brown cardstock is much nicer. So that's the card. I'm going to try and get it close to you. There you go. That is the card that she made. So it's pretty similar. I need to put a gem here. And I'm not sure I have the gems that she's referring to. Not those. One of these. Let's put one of these on there. These are the Pearls of Beauty. And these are from Online Exclusive of this month. So these are pretty new. Okay. We're just going to put one little, nope, we're going to put one little crumb cake one here. Right in the middle here. And there we go. Now the only thing we have left to do is an envelope. So let me get an envelope. And they used a piece of designer series paper. She used a piece of designer series paper on here, but I think instead of that, I'm going to use the petunia pop and the hearts. And I'm just gonna get fancy here. I'm just gonna do a little. Oops, didn't quite get that one all the way. Oh well. Oh wow, is this juicy? Not quite centered. No naked envelopes allowed. That is right. And then I'm just going to put one in the middle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom line. I think I made them too far apart. I think I put the one in the middle too high, but oh well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just clean this for a second so I can actually see around the edges. Okay, that's better. All right. Not quite, but close enough, you know. What the heck. Good enough. Okay. So there we have it. Look, it only took a half hour, but I have a whole bunch of pre-order to show you. So I will do that. Ouch. Oh my goodness, made a mess of the envelope somehow. Okay. So here's the card in its entirety, and I've got some cleaning to do, cleaning up with my eraser. But there's that card. So now let me show you. We have a new mini catalog coming out January 1st. No, well, the first Tuesday in January. This is a mini catalog. I cannot show you anything but the cover. But there's the cover. And I can show you the things that I got. So I got 2 orders, one yesterday and one today. Today was the pre-order. Yesterday was, I ordered I ordered all of the Stampin' Right markers, except for the in-color ones. I ordered a whole new packs of all of them because they were on sale. So, okay, so let's show you what we've got here. I'll start with the bling. These are called faux bronze pentagons. Now, a lot of these, because when this comes out, there's also new online exclusive stuff coming out. So a lot of these are online exclusive things and not in this catalog. So that's the faux bronze pentagons. This is the Sparkle Dot Essentials. Very pretty. Looks like Petunia Pop, Garden Green, and Pretty Peacock. This is the Pearlized Faceted Circles. That's let me see if I can get these to... Oh yeah, you can definitely see it. Look at that. So it's kind of neat. It's like they've got little cubes of color in them. These I adore. Ladybugs. This is called Ladybug Garden Epoxy Shapes. So you just have the ladybugs and then some plain clear epoxy. These are Moody Palette Glossy Dots. So it looks like white. That's either Cloud Cover or Balmy Blue. That is probably Old Olive, and that is probably Secret Sea. Oh, nope, it doesn't tell on there, so I can't tell you. Okay, I got a couple of ribbons. This is the Balmy Blue Gingham. And this is the Old Olive Specialty Rick Rack. You can see that, right? Yep. Okay. And then, let me show you the paper. Where did I put the paper? Where did I put the paper? Right here. Some of this is unbelievably gorgeous, like this one on top. You know what? I think I wanted to start at the bottom. Oh, well. So, this is beautiful paper. And these colors are Old Olive, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock, and this is Secret Sea, of course. I'll just flip through them a little bit. And there's also Blueberry Bushel and Balmy Blue, and that's really pretty with the dark blue and the darker blue. And then we have this one. I love it when they do these papers. And there's Pretty Peacock and Secret Sea. And we have this one, Crumb Cake. I love this with the old style writing on the back of it. I think that's all of them. Nope, there's still more. A couple more. Got this one. Looks like they took a dauber, a big dauber to it. And the back is a cacophony of color. It's like it's all over the place, like a tornado. And then we have our Pretty Peacock. And on the back is Lost Lagoon with Pretty Peacock running through it. So there's that one. This one is called Nature Walk. This one is called Mixed Up Patterns. And so the front, I think that's so pretty. And then on the back is yellow stripes. The front of this one, you need to see this. It's like swirls. And the back is chevron pattern. And this is a very pretty wood grain. It's got like a secret sea going through it. On the back is a rickrack pattern. And that doesn't want to go back in. There we go. And then we've got this one. I think that's Old Olive. Very faint little dots there. And Garden Green or Old Olive. Garden Green, I think. Old Olive, I don't know. And there's almost like a, kind of like a fish scale on the back. It's really just diamonds, but... And then last but not least, we have this one, kind of a floral pattern with that on the back. All right, so that was Mixed Up Patterns. And it should have stayed plastic. Hang on a second. Come on, get back in there. You can do it. Okay, well, at least I got the plastic back up. There we go. So this is a specialty paper. This is pastel shimmers. I don't know if you'll be able to see the shimmer in it on here, but let's see what we can do. Huh. I'm not going to try to pull it off of there. And this is two-sided, and one side is shimmery. Oh yeah, you can see that a little bit. And the other side, is also shimmery. So I guess they're pretty much the same on both sides. Yes. All right. And that comes in this bubble bath. And it also comes in Lemon Lolly, I believe, and I think Pool Party. I just looked at these briefly earlier. Yep, Lemon Lolly and Pool Party. Beautiful. This one... It's funny, I didn't remember ordering it, but it came on my order and it was listed on my order. So, Splash of Sparkles, it's called. Very different. Hi, Betsy. That's okay, Betsy. I finished the card and I'm just showing some new pre-order that I got. So, that is really cool. I like that. And then we have this one with the big wide stripes. And on the back is pink and purple and... silver or holograph kind of thing. Oh, look at that. So on the front is the pink, on the back is, this is great baby paper. Beautiful. I guess that's why I got it. Probably for the shiny back parts. And then we have this one. So interesting with that on the back. Orange and pink I'm not thrilled with together, but hey. And then we have this one with that on the back. It's actually really cool. And this one with that on the back. Very cool. How many of you took advantage of the Black Friday sale? I mean, it's still going on, but mostly everything is gone already. Did anybody get to take advantage of it? Bev, I know that you ordered some stuff. I did see that. I love this paper. This is called Natural Hues. This is like handmade paper. It's so pretty, and it's thicker and it's rougher. Yes, there you go. You can see it right there. Isn't that neat? And it's got these 3 tones, so I'm believing that's very vanilla. This is peach pie maybe, or that's peach pie. I don't know, because it doesn't tell on it. Oh, it's cream, tan, and gold. That's all they call it, cream, tan, and gold. So cream, tan, and gold. So, but that is really neat paper. That's going to make some really neat looking cards. Okay. Then, now I've shown you all the extras. Let me show you the stamp sets and bundles that I've gotten. Get that out of the way. All right. A couple of embossing folders, 3 to be exact. Stone and Vine. I'm going to stand up so I can see what you're saying. Stone and Vine. Vines going in the stones. Lovely Stripes. And all in a row. And if I hadn't just gotten this afternoon, I would have embossed some paper with it so you could see what it looks like embossed. But I just got it this afternoon. Now, this one came as a bundle with a stamp set, but I didn't really need the stamp set. I really wanted the gears. This is called Gears and Texture Dies, by the way, just because I thought it would be great for some masculine cards. So I got just the dies. Here we go into the bundles. Woolly Friends. And you can punch out a nice woolly friend, a nice sheep. You can have a black sheep or a white sheep or a pink sheep, and you're simply fabulous. Sending flowers and sunshine, welcome cutie, you make me happy. So that's cute. And then we have this one, Hope, Love, and Joy. And that's the stamp set, and that's the dies. So any of these dies can go in the middle of your joy, your hope, and your love. Any of them. You've got dies to cut up all of these. Got your praying hands there. This heart is not on here, but this heart is right there. I know they look bigger than these, but they had to fit them all on. So hope, love, and joy. So that, I mean, that could be Christmas, but it could also be Easter. So, and then this one is definitely Easter. Blessed beginnings. Well, it's also baptism, so that's good. And there's the dies that go with it. I like these dies. So you can stamp one and cut it out in one color, and then you can put like foil or some other color behind it as a background. And then I got fragrant layers. So happy for you. Hello, it's your day, just a note. And there's the dies. So not every die goes with the stamp set, but you can use them together. So it looks like the little flowers will go with that. And the leaves, nope, I don't, oh yeah. This one goes with that one. So you cut it out and you emboss it at the same time. And then I got, this will be another good masculine set. You make life lovely, take time to relax, send you happiness, and the dies that go with it. Look, you got lily pads, that's cute. And the hat. So, and then the rest of them are just stamp sets by themselves. So we've got Reason to Celebrate, lots and lots. It's good to have one of these. I have one in my retired stash, but this is one I can use for my card classes. And we have Addressed to You. I like this because you can put lines on your envelope if you want to, and for the address. Or you can do this and stamp one of these in it next to it. It comes right out here where it's open. And then last but not least, Prayers and Promises. So nice, good sympathy. So that is my stash. I actually have one more package coming, but it's the Black Friday stuff because I checked all of my blends, and all the blends are on sale right now and on Black Friday. So I checked all of my blends and I replaced all of them that were bad. And it turned out there were actually a couple colors that I didn't have blends for, which really surprised me because I thought I bought them all, but So like soft seafoam, I've never had them for, evidently. So yes, so this will be out in January. It's the first Tuesday in January that you'll be able to purchase from it. If you would like a catalog, some of you are already going to have them sent. And obviously, if you're on my team, you're not going to get one from me because you can get your own for free. But I sent those people who have ordered from me on their own and have all of their information in the system. I sent you guys catalogs, but I also ordered a bundle of catalogs for those of you who have not ordered on your own, so they don't have your information in the system. So that would be, let's see. I know that it's, no, Bev, you have one coming. So it's like my Aunt Bev and a few other people. But so that's it. Let me show you the card again for those of you who came on late. This is the card we made, thinking of you. I'm here for you always, and I need to clean it up. Oh, it even got dirty on the back, probably from my silicone pad. Yeah, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. We'll hopefully get enough people that I'll be able to draw a name or have the computer draw a name tomorrow from somebody, get a little gifty. I also have the tags. Hang on a second. So the last two, oh, that's not it. That's not it either. Hang on. I always buy an extra paper pumpkin to give away, but I have to have 15 people comment on that particular month, and they did not. So I have these two extras, Wrapped in Cheer, November of 2025, and Cozy Christmas, October of 2025. This one is Christmas cards, and this one is gift boxes with labels. If anybody is interested in purchasing one of them, just let me know. Otherwise, I may use them, but if somebody wants them, I will sell them. So I will sell them for their regular price, just you won't have to pay shipping or taxes on them. So, okay. I think that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all next week. Have a wonderful week. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you're all going to get together with family and friends and enjoy yourselves. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.